very determined to learn and become a huge entertainer here that can make tons of people happy. That's the most important thing. When I see the comments that are so positive and happy, that's the most important thing.
During the early to mid 2010s, music video parodies were at the peak of relevance. The biggest of these parody artists was Bart Baker, who was raking in millions upon millions of views on YouTube, though eventually his views dipped and revenue plummeted. The strange thing is, this wasn't the end of his career, as he'd make numerous attempts to reboot it, all of which have crashed and burned. Growing up in Illinois, Bart was incredibly passionate about film, and became inspired to make his own content after becoming a fan of The Lonely Island. His first film project was made in the year 2002, being a music video set to the Big Timers song, Get Your Roll On.
Get Your Roll On, that was the first video I ever put on YouTube, so that was a class project when I was 16. Honestly, like, ever since I was that age, I was obsessed with hip-hop. So I was like, I gotta do, we had to do like a music video or of some sort of music video, and you know, everyone did like shitty ass videos, and I come in with that, and the teacher literally like shits his pants. He's like, holy shit, how did you make that? I'm like, yo, I made it happen. We got the cars, we got the stupid clothing, we looked like idiots, but it worked.
Bart actually got permission to use this song by the record label, Cash Money Records, and he actually made money selling DVDs of the video to his classmates. He attended the University of Miami from 2004 to 2008, studying film. His parents wanted him to find work afterwards, eventually finding decent success on YouTube through his comedy songs. The first was a song titled Look Into My Eyes While I Masturbate, which quickly reached over 100,000 views. Bart's second song was a parody, one called Big Ol' Pubes, a spoof of the Black Eyed Peas song Boom Boom Pow. Going into 2010, more of these parodies were released, being sponsored and signed onto by RK Shorts. I think just by watching these, you can tell what era of YouTube this is. Back when a lot of the top YouTubers made it big off of being edgy and provocative, while targeting a younger audience. Bart was trying to be weird with these, and it shows. Many of these parodies involve 90-year-old men he hired, typically wearing drag and pretending to be trans. It's prevalent enough to notice a strong pattern, and this could either be due to Bart finding this particular gag funny, or because he has a secret fetish, who knows. But these did grab people's attention, with even Katy Perry finding out about his work.
That parody with the old dudes, that one got tweeted out by Katy, so that one blew up.
It's a Katy Perry song?
Yeah, California Girls.
Right.
Yeah, we got like 90-year-old dudes and dressed them up. It's pretty fucked up.
I can't find the original tweet, but according to this Huffington Post article, she simply quote tweeted, "Disgusting. Me too, Katy. Me too."
Once you see my hips thrust, you'll be falling in love. Oh, 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 oh.
Bart also contributed to the Shane Dawson art of blackface, doing it in multiple now deleted videos. Do I think this was done to be racist? Maybe not. I think it's just early 2010s edginess. Bart is an equal opportunist. He let his black friends do whiteface just for the hell of it.
No matter what I do, I don't get in trouble, dude. Dealing crack or pissing on a cop's roof. Whiteface, when they see me, they always say, you ain't black, why the fuck would we arrest you?
By 2011, Bart Baker would part ways with his buddy, Austin Smith, who appeared in many of these early parodies. His new partner in crime would be Alex Farnham, who also did song spoofs, and played Justin Bieber in epic rap battles of history. Bart would soon sign on with Maker Studios, moving on to Los Angeles in 2013. There, his music videos received a higher budget, and Bart became more central to the parodies themselves. He would take one of the leading roles, with a majority of vocals being attributed to him. Because of these changes, Bart's channel would skyrocket, quickly reaching 1 million subscribers by mid-2013.
You know, I guess maybe last year at VidCon I was at like 170,000 subs or something.
No way.
Oh, wow,
And
that's
it took
a huge jump.
And it took me 2 years to get there.
So why do you think the past 7 months were critical in your growth, Bart?
Well, I moved to LA, so I could start making more videos, you know? Doing collaborations helps a lot, definitely. And I kind of changed up the way I did it. I made it more, I don't know, creative. I took more time writing it, so it feels more like a, kind of like a musical almost, you know what I'm saying? And people love it. And then I have a twist at the end, and everyone's like, oh, look at that twist, that's crazy. And they like crap their pants every time.
Though his success wasn't without a few hiccups, as Bart would have to deal with copyright issues after the release of his Royals parody. In December 2013, the video was taken down by Lorde's publishers, leading to Bart making a video about it to spread the word.
I think that if we all come together, we can get my video put back up on YouTube. This isn't just for me. This is for all YouTubers and content creators at large and their First Amendment right to free speech. All you have to do is send a tweet to @BartBaker and @LordeMusic with the hashtag #SaveBart'sLorde Parody. Also, please like, favorite, and share this video to help spread the word. Hopefully, if enough of you guys help out, her publishers will take notice and reinstate my video. Publishers can't just go around and delete videos because they feel like it. No one should be able to censor legal artistic response. My team and I put weeks of hard work into every parody, and for a publisher to just be able to delete one in a few clicks, that isn't right, especially when it hasn't broken any laws.
This got the attention of George Strompoulos, the CEO of Fullscreen, who called out the founder of Songs Music Publishing. Matt Pincus would go on to claim that the video didn't fall under fair use, claiming that Bart should have gotten a full license. The thing is, Bart remakes the instrumentals from scratch, and parodies are very blatantly fair use. Matt and his company must have soon realized this, as the video would go back up 2 days later.
I'd like to personally thank Lorde's publishers for correcting this issue. It should never have happened in the first place. Unfortunately, I did lose a lot of money and views because of this. True talk, YouTube's copyright system is a total mess. It's abused and broken every day. Anyone can file a copyright takedown on any video at any time. I mean, come on. That's a ridiculous and flawed system. YouTubers like myself who do this as a full-time job are always at risk. People's livelihoods are at stake because of this process. YouTube, there has to be a better way, and I really, really hope you at least try to figure it out.
Bart's growth would only continue to skyrocket after this, signing on to the Hollywood talent agency, Creative Artists Agency. He also became highly connected to various other online creators and YouTube themselves, appearing in 3 different YouTube rewinds. Alongside Alex Farnham, Bart would frequently collaborate with the Vine star King Batch, the YouTuber Sam Macaroni, and various other creators. I mean, the amount of famous people he got to work with was insane. Vitaly, Markiplier, Glozell, Olga K, FouseyTube, Jax Films, Shane Dawson, Gabby Hanna, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Tony Horton, the P90X guy, Steve-O, Joan Rivers, Ron Jeremy, and even Stan Lee.
I've got my next superhero movie. She's got thick skin and an elastic heart. It's Sia. Oh, she is perfect. She's already got a mask, covering her face and everything. Gotta go bail her out of jail.
As the top comment points out, Stan chose to make a cameo in this and not Fanforstic. Not only did Bart work with a lot of famous people, but the artists he was mocking would sometimes see the videos and ask for parodies to be made on them.
Have any of these artists that you write songs about reached out to you or gotten angry at you or said anything?
No one's gotten angry that I know of. Pitbull liked one of the parodies I did so much he put me in his music video.
Oh, that's cool.
He's the coolest dude ever. Some of them have asked for parodies to be made.
Really?
The Juju on That Beat kids, you know, they're like 16, so they were amped about me doing that parody.
It's the biggest honor in their lives.
Yeah, and then Shawn Mendes asked once, he was like, bro, don't do a parody of me. And I was like, really? He's like, actually, you know what? Just go for it. And you can be as mean as you want. I was like, all right. There's not that much to be mean about Shawn Mendes.
No, he's such
But
a
I
nice
did do a
person.
Stitches parody after I talked to him at iHeart one year. So
One of these celebrities was Jacob Sartorius, that annoying kid from Musical.ly who tried starting a music career.
You know, like Jacob, he asked me to do a sweatshirt parody. And I was like, oh, God, I gotta make fun of a 13-year-old boy. But I did it because he told me he wanted me to.
That's nice.
He asked me politely.
And then when it went up, he didn't like it.
Wait, did he send you notes back?
Yeah, Twitter.
Wait, what'd he say?
He was like, why would you make my parents look that way? They do not put me in a cage. Like,
You asked for this, dude. You've seen the videos before.
but my suspicion is that his parents wrote that DM.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and he was like,
oh,
because then it was like, but all good, bro. I love the video. I'm like, he wrote that part. The other part was like, my parents don't do that. They do not care about the money. I'm like, oh gosh.
2014 to 2015 was definitely the peak of Bart's career, with him typically receiving around 50 to 100 million views per upload. This normally covered the cost of how expensive these were to make, as Bart and his team would have to recreate the sets of the original music videos and hire a whole team of actors.
How much do these things cost for you to make?
It ranges, honestly. Sometimes it can be as cheap as $3,000, and sometimes, which I don't know if this is true, but sometimes they can get up to 70.
Holy.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
How about the Anaconda video? I mean, that's probably...
That was expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know the breakdown of numbers on that, but it wasn't cheap.
Would you say that that's your most popular video of all time?
Dark Horses.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, for some reason that Dark Horse video took off like crazy. It's still getting tons of views.
That surprises you.
Yeah, because it wasn't my favorite, but it's whatever the audience wants.
In late 2016, Bart would start pursuing other ventures, including a non-parody album titled Celebrities, which featured comedic songs mocking the style of other artists. Also, while I was researching for this video, I found multiple news articles referencing a stunt Bart pulled for the 2016 election. A Forbes article wrote, "Bart Baker recently put a gigantic billboard in Times Square, declaring his run for President of the United States, while wearing only American flag boxer briefs. It includes a brief interview of Bart, making it clear that this is a bit he's doing, though I'm unable to find any photos of this billboard, so if someone has them, please send them my way on Twitter." Now Bart's videos seem to dip in views a bit around 2017, usually reaching near 20 million views each. This is still pretty good, though keep in mind by this time, Bart had over 10 million subscribers. Despite this, the quality of his parodies didn't decrease, and I'd honestly have to say that his best video came out from this time period. I really want to highlight his It's Everyday Bro video, because I unironically think it's a good parody, and I think the reason why is due to Bart's friendship with the Paul brothers. He genuinely liked these guys and put them in his videos, meaning he knew them well enough to put on great impressions of both of them. It reminds me of this Norm Macdonald quote, in reference to Alec Baldwin's Trump impression.
Daryl did him then, it was a softer Trump, you know. I think it was a Trump that was a lot closer to his real self. But if you do, the problem with, if you do an impression of someone, you have to like that person, you know, because you're playing the person and people like themselves. So you can't play someone and have contempt for them at the same time. You know, it doesn't work as an impression. So I don't like his impression, and I have no political affiliation. I just mean from a comedy level.
And that's why a lot of these parodies just worked. Obviously, a lot of them are dated, and most nowadays would consider the humor to be crass and immature. But Bart was good at impersonating these musicians because he genuinely did like them.
This is Team 10, bitch, we the zero talent crew. Who are all these no-name kids? Nobody has a clue. What do when you do? Leech off of your Logan face.
So yeah, I think his parody of Jake is really accurate and still holds up well.
Mentally I am 8, maturity no way. I'll make his boy safe. This song just gave you weight. None of us can flow, talent not here, yo. Without my big bro, my sub count will be 0.
In early 2017, creators began seeing the effects of the first ever YouTube Adpocalypse. A bunch of different advertisers left the site over various controversies, which include the PewDiePie Fiverr video, slurs being used in video titles, ISIS recruiting videos being monetized, and more. It's a very complex issue, but all you need to know is that many YouTubers were affected. Many reported a loss of revenue due to demonetization, meaning creators had to more strictly follow the community guidelines. One of the creators who claims to have been the most affected by this is Bart Baker, who made a video in May 2017 titled "No More Parodies. Please watch, this is not a joke." Obvious clickbait, as Bart still intended on doing parodies, but he needed help from his audience. He had since left Maker Studios and was pretty much just funding these music videos by himself.
All I am gonna ask for you guys to help support and keep this channel going and the parodies going is for you guys to subscribe to my second channel, which I am relaunching, and I'm gonna keep it PG so I can get the ads served on the videos.
Bart would begin pumping out more content on his second channel, consisting of vlogs, behind the scenes videos, and general clickbait you'd expect. These actually did decently well. However, he stopped uploading to it on a regular basis by late 2017, though Bart didn't give up, as he then began experimenting on his main channel. He uploaded some non-music video parodies, where he'd more so roast YouTubers instead of industry musicians.
I'm Logan Paul.
I got famous on Vine and then transitioned to YouTube, where my channel became the most popular, loved, and fastest growing ever until I filmed a suicide victim hanging from a tree. Oops. I've now moved on to what I believe to be the future of entertainment. A cryptocurrency that rewards people for doing stupid shit. Meet Bitcoin.
However, according to Bart, this video was immediately shadow banned. He expanded on this a few days later, saying that he was mysteriously removed from YouTube's preferred program.
Let me put it this way. After getting removed from preferred, for me to even break even on the cost of a parody, I would have to be getting 40 million views a video. Obviously, this is not sustainable. Generally, I like to keep quiet about it, but I've dealt with anxiety and depression low-key for years. And after this happened, I fell into the darkest point in my life. I mean, I felt like I was being betrayed, honestly. That's what it felt like. Let's just say it's been a long year, and a lot of unfair things have been happening to a lot of people, not just me. Like a ton of other channels, I've continued to experience plummeting AdSense, and most recently, a huge dip in exposure. My subscribers are not seeing my uploads. I'm getting tweets from people asking where I've been, why I've stopped uploading. I haven't. I have not stopped uploading. You're just for some reason not seeing them. Whether Google intended it or not, it sure seems like they're picking favorites and hiding videos from creators they don't like right now. Just ask Dame Drops, How To Basic, honestly the list goes on and on. Which brings me to last Friday, a video that I uploaded parodying Logan Paul's poorly received return video was completely removed from search results in all recommended lists. Look, search for the video with the exact title and with my channel name included, and here are the results. Nothing. It is invisible. It is gone. It never existed. It's worth noting that this video is the first video in which I actually poke fun at YouTube in a parody. I really hope that it is just a glitch or a coincidence, but come on, I mean, that is one hell of a coincidence.
Bart did reach out to YouTube about this, where they emailed him back with some cliche gobbledygook, probably written by a depressed, uninterested intern. I mean, they even spelled his name wrong. His solution this time was to promo a web browser called Brave, who were extensively sponsoring him.
A company called Brave is going to be donating $5 to my channel for every one of you who downloads their free Brave web browser and uses it a few times. Literally, all you have to do is tap the eye up top or click the link in the description, download it, and I get $5 of funding. It's insane. 100,000 downloads is the goal. That would fund my videos for 2 years. But remember, you have to use it a few times or it doesn't count, so give it a chance. Also, one lucky person who downloads Brave and actually uses it is gonna get flown to LA, put up in a hotel, and is gonna get to be in a parody with me. It's gonna be crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if nobody ever won this contest, cause after this video, Bart would only upload a few more parody videos. But don't be quick to blame all of this on YouTube, because his videos are starting to dip in views way before this. It started in 2016, and would have continued throughout the next couple of years. All the Adpocalypse did was accelerate the decline of his channel. Music video parodies were on the decline. All the big channels that were doing it just stopped. People had moved on, and I think Bart did secretly realize this, which is why he kept experimenting with different types of content. What most don't recount while telling Bart's story is that he actually made commentary videos. In October 2017, Bart created a new show called Baked, where he humorously covered that week's big internet stories and included parody interviews. The standout segment was Vlog Vomit, where he just ripped into shitty content creators.
Wow, I bet his editor had a grand old time blurring that. After flapping his junk around for the camera, next, naturally, Case Daddy interviews the president of the country. Well, it wasn't so much an interview as it was the president reading directly from note cards, kind of like an unprepared kid giving a presentation.
In the future, everybody compete, become faster, become smarter and more creative.
The president said he likes my vlog.
I honestly don't understand why he didn't upload more of these videos. He only pumped out 3 of them and just stopped. It was a good way to promote his merch, keep up the parodies of a lower budget, and was smart, since YouTube drama content was at its zenith. Instead, Bart seemingly couldn't move on with his older style of content, even though many in his audience had. Though by mid-2018, it seems like he had found another way to save his career. He rebranded himself as Lil Kloroxxx, meant to parody the incoming trend of SoundCloud rappers like Lil Pump, who Bart had a lot of fun mocking in his other videos. He created a separate channel for the brand and released 3 music videos, Feelin' You, Savior, and Prom Queen.
She my dream, thank the Lord that she 18. I'm in love with the prom queen.
And yes, that's Amanda Cerny. This was honestly a brilliant idea from Bart, and he seemed really dedicated to the bit. He'd even do this interview with Before They Were Famous in character.
Dude, I don't even know what to call you now. Is it Bart? Is it Kloroxxx? Is it Lil?
I mean, you know, you can call me whatever, man. You can call me Bart. You can call me Kloroxxx. You can call me Lil Kloroxxx. You can call me Fuckboy Kloroxxx. You can call me Fuckboy straight up. Honestly, I actually did a vote on my channel, and people voted. People wanted me to just be straight up Fuckboy.
He was so dedicated that he even got a face tattoo. One he got from the one, the only, Romeo Lacoste.
The tattoo is real, bro. I mean, there's a video on my channel of me getting it. Romeo Lacoste hooked it up. Shout out to Romeo. He's like literally he's probably one of the biggest tattoo artists in LA for celebrities. He just did Kendrick yesterday, or like 2 days ago.
It's that legit.
I was unable to find this video, as after he seemingly left YouTube for good, he deleted a bunch of his content. Understandably, he seems to have gotten this tattoo removed, either because it looked retarded, or because the guy he got it from is a pedophile. Speaking of pedophiles, Bart's last ever parody would be for the 6ix9ine song, Fifi, before seemingly abandoning his channel like leaving a baby in a hot car.
Yo guys, what's up? We got a super crazy special video for you today. I'm with my homie Chad. I've convinced Chad to play a little game with me today, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. We're gonna basically be doing a challenge with these 1 million subscriber plaques that Google sends you. We're gonna put them in a box, shuffle the box around, take a sledgehammer, and smack 2 of the boxes. And if you hit the plaque, you gotta totally destroy it. This thing is hard!
Wow! That is a good play button, huh?
Whoa! This is solid!
That's invincible!
Alright, I'm gonna hit it right in the center. This is like, damn! What is this thing made out of? Ow!
It seemed like Bart was pretty inactive on social media by late 2018, though did start slowly revealing his current career path. He had seemingly moved to China, posting videos of himself singing in Mandarin, and claiming he appeared on a popular Chinese TV show. It was all very confusing to outsiders, though a Vice News video in September 2019 answered a lot of people's questions. According to Bart, doing YouTube made him depressed, and so he started going to therapy. After slowing down with content creation, Bart got a sketchy email from a company, saying they can make him famous in China.
What was it that they liked about you? They said that the first thing they do is look at how you look. What do you think they're looking for? Well, with a Western person, I mean, blonde hair helps.
How much of the success in China do you think can be attributed to the fact that you're white?
A small amount to start. A good amount to start, actually.
Bart didn't fully know it yet, but he was hired as a white monkey. A white monkey is a white person hired on the basis of their race by companies based in East Asia. Typically, jobs in this sector include modeling and advertising, with Bart's job being the cliché white American who can sing and entertain on Douyin. Douyin is the Chinese version of TikTok, with Bart having to translate to various songs from Mandarin to English.
I gotta listen to the song they sent me, and then I have to translate it, and then I have to record it, then I have to shoot the video, then I have to edit it.
So this is
rough translation, usually it just doesn't make any sense, so I have to totally change it all.
Bart's employer, Super Bataille, states that they hired him strictly off of having 10 million subs on YouTube, but his image is definitely the largest factor. It's just that nobody wants to admit that he's a white monkey, sort of like John Cena, where they want these guys to appeal to Chinese citizens and the country overall by instilling their values.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋。
Just don't recognize Taiwan as a country. That's a big no-no to these guys. Bart's biggest hits were patriotic songs about China, obviously ironic coming from an American, which is probably the whole point.
Life's a long and beautiful dream. My heart is lonely, heaven weeps as for the sky I reach. I met her in the street, fell in love on the spot. This lady can go home with a big she was hot. Faces gross, you live off the obese, make money. I would rather be fat and ugly as long as you're with me.
This wasn't all great for Bart. As his mental health clearly hasn't improved at all. Instead of working with a big crew, it was just him and his phone, doing streams on Douyin to interact with his fans, or writing and recording short songs.
你好，我是八哥。Okay, so 爸，投票给我。I see you tomorrow, or maybe I'll see you tonight. I don't know. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.
Jesus. He just looks dead inside. Though according to Bart in a later interview, that Vice piece was deceptively edited to create a narrative against him.
They edited everything out from the whole day and just used parts that they could make me look bad with. There was all these people reacting to that video. A lot of people were like, oh, you sold your soul to China, and you know, oh, they kidnapped him and they're making him work there, and he doesn't like what he's doing, he's just doing it to make money. Sometimes there's a misconception, a foreigner comes to China to make money. But if I was coming here just to do that, why would I? I wouldn't have to even come here. I could do this from Los Angeles.
Bart claims he loves producing content in China, as he gets more recognition from fans, at least compared to his YouTube career. Speaking of which, Bart would leave a YouTube comment claiming he wanted to continue with the parodies, preferably releasing to a year. However, this never happened, most likely due to pressure from his employers. In the Vice interview, it's clear how worried they are of Bart fucking something up, like saying something politically insensitive. You know, like mentioning the Uyghur camps, shit like that. Also, they were afraid of fans finding out about Bart's parody videos, as they're incredibly edgy to say the least. It's clear by watching these interviews that Bart's employers are incredibly controlling, making me doubt that he's actually happy here, and is instead coping to save face. Bart did at least seem dedicated to this new career path, moving from LA to Shanghai and spending 2 hours each day learning Mandarin. Though many questioned how long this could last, as it seemed like one bad move could ruin his career once again. It's led to many YouTubers mocking him for being a pro-China simp, tainting what's left of his image here in the West.
Okay, that guy's voice is awesome, but check this out.
Notice how he keeps changing the side of the microphone. That's the correct way of the microphone. I have the same one, but I guess he realized it looks cooler if you hold the microphone the wrong way. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. Like, that's like the least embarrassing thing out of all of this. You can always go on tour, Mr. Baker. Please get out of live streaming. At the next contract, if you sign 5-year term or higher, you wouldn't be able to leave unless you pay millions to the company. Oh, how far have you fallen? Oh god, it's so bizarre.
After 3 years of inactivity on his main YouTube channel, Bart returned in August 2021 with a new video. What the fuck happened to me? Why I disappeared? Things have obviously changed. I mean, it seems like he left his filters on from his little Chinese TikToks. Or maybe this isn't the real Bart, and is instead a skinwalker. Bart goes on to explain what he's been up to, describing what he does on Douyin. According to him, he's always loved China and their culture, being a major driving force in his career shift.
So I started uploading videos on this Chinese platform, Douyin. It's the biggest platform in China, absolutely massive. I've always been interested in China, and I thought this would be really fun to see what would happen. I had no idea it would explode, literally explode. 10 million followers within like 1 month of starting. And it turned into this whole thing, and it was fun. And it is fun. At this point, I have about 25 million followers here. It's been an amazing experience.
Bart then announces that he's moving back to America, mainly because he misses his family and friends. He'll still be moving back and forth from LA to Shanghai. He also shows interest in doing parodies once more, potentially 3 or 4 a year. Though since he doesn't think they'll make money on YouTube, he won't bother monetizing them. Instead, he wants to finance them through crypto, something he'd become obsessed with.
Another thing that I'm obsessed with, and that's been taking up almost all my time, is crypto. I'm obsessed with crypto. It's really bad, but it's amazing. It's not bad, it's actually good. Crypto is giving me the financial freedom to literally do anything I want to do. Honestly, crypto is what's going to allow me to make parodies without even monetizing them. I don't even care about monetizing on Google and getting my shit blocked. Nobody can see it. It's a whole hassle that I didn't want to deal with, and that's why I stopped to begin with. And one of the main reasons I stopped was because of that.
This by itself was already a red flag. But it gets worse towards the end of this video.
I would really love to upload crypto content, but not boring shit. Like, if there's a dope crypto, like, make a music video about it, you know what I mean? Stuff that's more aligned to the parodies that I had done in the past. And like I said, maybe sometimes I'll just make videos talking. I don't know. Tell me what you guys want.
Yeah, so he wants to do content about cryptocurrencies, which is fine. The issue came with his next video, a music video for his new single, POLYDOGE. During this time, many influencers were under fire for promoting so-called shitcoins, currencies that were pretty much just worthless that would plummet in value way too quickly. POLYDOGE was made to ride on the coattails of Dogecoin, tricking buyers into thinking they were one and the same. I guess POLYDOGE didn't know any other influencers to reach out to, so they hit up Mr. White Monkey, seeing that this guy will sell out to anyone at this point. We're not 100% sure Bart was paid out by them, but I'm like 90% sure. He's been shilling them on Twitter for the past 4 years, even going after Elon Musk by tweeting, "Fuck you bro, you said buy Doge, it's trash. I lost 150k you bitch. Meanwhile, POLYDOGE is up huge the past week. Twat, you picked the wrong coin. Stop manipulating people to fill your pockets more." Though I guess he later changed his tune, as during the 2024 US presidential election, Bart was quick to support Trump and Elon due to their stance on crypto. Bart was clearly confident in this coin, claiming on Instagram that POLYDOGE is going to skyrocket in value by 1000%. It didn't, sadly, though Bart will still promote it to this day. I also can't imagine making a rap song about crypto unless you are being paid to do it, especially with a song this fucking terrible. I'm not underselling it, this song is on the same level as It's Everyday Bro.
All them other meme coins is shit, for real. And fuck you, Elon Musk, you sparkle bitch. Fuck Tesla. Chillin' in my Lambo, stacking crypto.
This feels like a Chinese parody of what they think American rappers act like. Maybe this was a video idea he was going to make for Douyin, but his employers rejected it.
POLYDOGE, yeah, I got my POLYDOGE. About to go to the moon, fuck them other cryptos. Fuck 'em.
Dink Doink's marketing was better than this. This song squashed any hope in Bart returning to parodies. This honestly felt like something he'd make fun of a decade ago. He completely fucked over his fans just to promote crypto garbage. It's pathetic. Nowadays, you can find this guy on Zorro of all places, while posting whatever the fuck this is on Twitter. His channel continues to dip in subscribers, and he's dead inside from being China's mind slave. Good riddance.